Hey, we're live. Hey guys, gals, everybody. Kenny here. Waiting for the snow to come. Supposed to get a little bit of a storm starting at about 1 p.m. It's about 9:30 now. So trying to figure out what I should do before the storm. Got a couple of snow blowers for sale. People are calling me up. I tell them, come on over. It's going to be snowing in about 3-4 hours. So come get them. And then they don't talk to you. So who knows what's going on. 2 people are here besides me. Who's here? James is probably there. Maybe Nikki. Maybe Matt. Who knows? Just trying to figure out what to do. Drifty, welcome. Have I seen you in here before? Name doesn't sound too familiar, but I think I know it. Trying to get my daughter's GoPro Hero 5 camera going so I can take some more vids. I've got a bunch of stuff going on. I've got a Briggs carb out of a walk-behind blower. You're new. Well, welcome. Tell your friends, because I've got a 1,000 subscriber giveaway where I'm giving away $100 tachometer, a DTI 20K tack when I hit my 1,000 subscriber. Because once I hit 1,000, I could use my phone for these live streams, and I can do it instead of using my Chromebook here, which is just a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. But it works. I mean, YouTube says you have to have 1,000 subscribers now to do live. So unless you use a Google YouTube computer, that's what this is. But anyway, what do we got going on? We've got the 136 Husqvarna I have to put back together. That's sitting over. There it is. All the 136 parts. Everything's there, ready to go. Just got to get put together. All the parts are there. Everything's there. Hey, Lucky, what's going on, brother? You expecting snow like us, Mike, up there in Rhode Island? I know they're saying 3 to 6 for us. I don't know about what you guys are going to get in Rhode Island, but they're saying 3 to 6 starting at about 1 p.m. today, going to about 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we'll see. We will see. I don't mind. I mean, we having the snow. A week ago today, I was working on snow blowers out in my driveway in shorts. It was 70 degrees. It's ridiculous. This morning I woke up, it was 12 degrees. Now it's about 20. So a little bit cold still, but definite snow weather. You can see outside. It definitely looks like there's snow weather. So that's not too bad. But today I think we're going to clean up the shop a little bit. I've got a Briggs carburetor on a walk-behind leaf blower. I don't have any of the green seats. Hey, BS, how you doing? Good morning. I don't have any of the green Briggs & Stratton seats, so what I'm going to do today, I'm going to try out the Tecumseh seat, the white seat that comes in the Tecumseh carburetors, and I'm going to try and put that in the Briggs medium flow jet to see if it'll seal. If it seals, I'll just use the white one, because nobody really stocks those green ones anymore for the Briggs because it's old school. So we'll see what happens. What else do I have going on? Let's see. I tried using my Harbor Freight welder here, this cheapo welder I had for years and years. I end up blowing holes through stuff. It's one of those cheap 100 amp things. I do have a big Mac welder, like a Miller Mac, like a 250, but I just have to run some new power lines to get it out of the garage because it takes the 220. What else do we have going on? The Connecticut Chainsaw Get-Together was announced, so if anyone's into the chainsaws that frequents this channel, or Mattio or A-Fleet Command or any of those guys, the get-together this year is in Norwich, Connecticut, April 18th at Dan Laraview's place. If you go on Outdoor Power Equipment Forum, OPE Forum, just look for Connecticut Get-Together 2020, and it's April 18th. We had a great time last year. It was my first time going last year. Matty Olson challenged me to a race with a 346 chainsaw, so we raced. He beat me, but that's fun. We still had a great time. So anyone who's going to be in the area, Lucky, you're pretty close, Norwich. That's only probably an hour from you. But we had a fun time. We actually had a great time. We had a bunch of guys there that built custom chainsaws and just all kinds of fun. We had a good time. Hey, Nikki, what's going on? How's things across the pond? Not too bad. Not too bad here. Cold. We're getting snow today, Nikki. First real snow in a while. We haven't had snow. It was 70 degrees a week ago. Today it's in the teens, and we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches. So, hey, it'll be good for business. People will be calling me all day today wanting to get their snow equipment fixed. So I've been fairly busy with snow equipment, though. It hasn't been too bad, but we just haven't had snow, How's your build going, Nikki? You working on that 372 or 272, whatever it is? I know all the parts Maddie sent you and all that. Hopefully that's going well. Um, what else? What else? Let me see. I bought a new ultrasonic cleaner. I had my old one for a while, and a friend of mine wanted it, so I sold it to him, and I bought a new one, 9 liter, like the one I had before. I'll probably do an unboxing video on that later on. I put a new outlet in next to the new sub panel I put in, so now I got some 110 right there, right next to my bench here, so I'll be able to plug in the ultrasonics and chargers and all kinds of other stuff. So I did that last week. So I'll be able to plug stuff in. Shop's messy though. If you notice my bench, it's kind of full, kind of messy. So gotta clean up. Today's gonna be cleanup day. Coffee money, lunch money, money to build a saw to meet Matty Olson. How's that, Matt? Hey, Matty, I'm thinking about bringing the 346 XP from last year and my 262. Maybe doing a little work on the 262 because the guys were talking about maybe having different classes this year. That would be fun. So like I said, the 346 and maybe the 262, because the 262 is in good shape. Maybe I'll take it apart, do some squish and some little stuff, but have some fun. That's all. But yeah, Matt, you're gonna get what we get, right? About 3 to 6 inches today, they said, starting around 1 p.m. So that should be good. How you feeling, Matt? Everything going? I know you were pretty down for the week. You back up or what? I know you were kind of under the weather. Build is on hold due to funds. That's why I'm doing this, Nikki. It's all about the funds, baby. That's it. It's all about the funds. Like I said, who's working on a leaf blower in the middle of January? But you know what? If I can get the leaf blower going today, I could deliver it and make a few bucks. Today is going to be more about cleanup, though. I mean, like I said, the shop is a mess. I've been busy the past few weeks, work and regular work and this stuff too. But there's a couple of pull-on chainsaws. I was on OP forum talking to a guy about pull-on saws, and I've got 2 of them, the Sears Craftsman pull-ons, that giving me fits. And I figured, like always, Maddie, you know this, you go just by put another carb on it. Well, I went and put another carb on it, cheap carb, Zama, factory Zama, not Chinese. Put it on, same thing, erratic idle, up, down, this and that. So it's got to be an air leak somewhere. I'm hoping it's not seals, but we'll see. It may just be some of the gaskets in that weird looking intake they have. Yeah, I got plumbing too, Maddie. I got a sink I got to put in the bathroom, a brand new sink. So we got to do that. It's just the wife's got too much stuff under the sink. I can't get to all the fittings, so I got to wait till she cleans that up. But it was funny, Maddie. I was watching some of your OPE stuff, and I know Arborist site, I think it was, from 2014. I guess before you started doing porting and stuff like that, where you're just talking about. Pretty interesting reading. Pretty interesting. Drink some coffee. Yeah, I tell you, I had my 5 or 6 cups this morning at the diner, but the cups are small. They're only like this big. So we did that. But yeah, it's Maddie, what was it up there? It was 12 degrees here this morning. It was really cold. It's amazing. Yeah, it was just funny reading them, Maddie, because it's like the Matty Olson I know is like the Chainsaw Wizard, and all of a sudden I'm reading about, I don't know this or I don't know that, and I saw is it Brad Snelling or whoever that guy, I forget his name, the Stellarizer guy. He was making comments to you, so that was kind of funny. Talking about the 346 XP timing numbers and things like that. I'll probably dial in my 346 just to see what the numbers are. It's all stock, but it's got, as I showed you last year, Matt, it's got a couple scores in the 346. I'd just like to take those out. They're exhaust scores from carbon. So hopefully take those out and do the numbers. The compression was pretty good, like 155. So hopefully it'll be good, but get ready for the get together. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully this year I have that Friday off. So, hopefully I can go up there during the day and help Dan and the guys out set up and do things like that. This time, instead of just spending 2 hours because of my daughter's graduation, I'll be able to spend a day or so. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking online for a bigger saw to work on because all the stuff I have is the the 346, the 350, 357, 359, stuff like that. I'd like to get a 72 or an 88 or 68 or something like that, but the prices are crazy. I've looked everywhere. I mean, eBay, OfferUp, all that stuff, Craigslist, and crazy prices. I don't know what it is, Maddie. I think everyone's been watching the videos and seeing these things, and it's just driven the price up. It's crazy. I mean, I'd like to buy a 372, and a junk one around here is 350. It's crazy. People think everything is gold plated now. But I do have, though, if anyone's interested, I bought an 036 a couple of years back. No scoring or anything, runs perfect. It's in great shape. And I think I might sell it because I'm not really a steel guy, but it's a beautiful saw and it's all original. I bought it from the original owner, and I don't know what I can get for it, but maybe if I do that, I was thinking even trade up for like a 272 or something like that if someone wants to do some kind of trade up or something. But like I said, I'd rather work with the Huskies than the Steels, only because that's what I've been looking at in the past few years. But got a couple small steels I'm trying to sell, like 021, 025, stuff like that, firewood saws, little stuff. But Maddie, you always have a 372 to sell someone, but I can't afford your a good saw. I mean, I'd like to get a junker for me to work on. But yeah, but around here, Nikki, it's funny. People will sell cases, junk cases for 372. They're $100 just for the cases. I mean, as Maddie says too, if you don't know when it was taken apart or anything, it's a $50 to $100 saw. But once you get into the bigger saws, like the 72s and the 88s, even the 68s, I don't know. Even if they're junk and scored or whatever, they want big bucks. A kid around here had a scored up 268, and I offered him $100, and he goes, no, he wants like 250 for it. I was like, it's not running. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is, Nick Robbers. I don't know. But ultimately, they get their money. I mean, there's people in different parts of the country and world that, don't have access to the stuff. They'll pay. So I guess if they hold out, they get their money, But we'll see. But I'm hoping today I can get those two Poulons going, because that's a lot of money, that I can put in my pocket. Into one at 400. 400 good running, Maddie, or 400 needs a little work? 400 is not bad, but still, 400 is 400. I mean, you could buy 3 part saws to make good ones, with aftermarket too. So I don't know. I mean, I've got, what is it, 12 or 13 saws, but I don't know. We'll see. And I got to find someone who likes Echoes, because I got a bunch of older Echo, nice saws, but they're older Echo saws that I want to get rid of. I just want to concentrate on what I use. And, like I said, I'm like you, Maddie. I'm not a firewood guy per se. I don't cut a lot of wood. I don't even have enough stuff in my yard to cut to test with. In fact, I saw some logs on the side of the road coming back from breakfast this morning. I was going to stop and ask the guy if I could take a couple, just so I have something in my yard to play with. Because when I fix these saws, I mean, I use the tachometer and this and that and all, but I'd like to be able to cut, tune it in the wood. You're always telling everyone 4-stroke it out of the wood so it cleans up in the wood. Well, I need wood. So I got to get with, if there's a local arborist or something that wants to drop off a log or something, I really need a nice, thick, heavy, hard log so I could play with, But you got parts for everything, Maddie. You are the parts man. That's for sure. Not chicken wings and Nikki. Yeah. Nikki, what are you actually building? Are you doing a 372 or what? I haven't really paid enough attention, I guess, lately, but I know you're building a few things. But what's really on the shelf right now, Nikki, on the bench? Anything going together? 266. Okay. Now, question, Maddie, 266, is that the 262 frame or the 268, 272 frame? Because I get confused with that, because I got the 262 XP, but you said it's a smaller frame from like the 68 and the 72s, right? I got to learn where the frames tie off. But I don't know. Is 266 the small frame or the large frame, like the 72s and the 81s and all that? Maddie knows. 262. Bought 2. Oh, the bearings, 6202s. Yep. 268. So 266 is in the 268 family. So you could put a 72 jug on it if you want and do a big bore kit. Because I think you were saying, Maddie, my 262 is what's called a smaller frame. Then the 268 is the larger, like the 72 family. I've got to get a look for a list. I know there's a list of those things of where the tanks and the chassis change size. I got to figure that out. 254, 26. Okay, so 5457. All right, 62. Yeah, see. Yeah, it's funny, Matty. The 61s, they're going for a lot of money nowadays. I don't know if it's because of your vids and the other vids where you put the 72 top ends on them, but I see those 61s are going for some serious money nowadays. But the 181, like you're saying, is that in a class by itself? The 181, 281, 288? Is it, or is it interchangeable with the 72? I mean, I guess anything you could probably interchange if you made it fit. It's just would everything fit would it interchange? But so those three families, yeah, I got to make a copy of that. Write that down. But yeah, I've been asking around here. The Husqvarna dealer, he just laughs at me when I ask him for junk saws. He goes, "There's no junk saws. Any saw can be rebuilt." He says, "Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking." So there was a guy I saw today was trying to sell an older Husky. He thought it was a 61, but I found out today, I guess the 61 has two bar studs and the 44 has one. And he had the single bar stud. He thought he had a 61. He thought he, got a good deal. End up being a 44. I guess the 44 has a single stud for the bar. So, yeah, we'll see. But it should be a great get together this year. I see David Young said he's going to drill another hole in his muffler to give himself a little more advantage this year. He doesn't need that. I tell you, he does heck of a good job on those saws. But it was definitely screaming. Did you get a chance to use that tack at all, Maddie? I'm just curious. I wonder if you played around with it yet. But I have the wires right here, Matt. Let me know when you're going down your dad's. I'll meet you at the gas station. I'll give you this is the wire set for that tachometer. So you can do a direct wire, so you can do it one-handed, and you don't have to worry about holding it close. You can just hold the tach far away. The leads are like 5 feet. Sitting here waiting. Just let me know when you're going to dad's. I'll meet you. Anywho. Yeah. What else? Walt's got a couple good videos up. I was looking at some of his stuff, but man, Nicky, what do we got here? Got to go run a concrete saw in Kengo. What the heck's a Kengo? Followed by installation plywood. All right. Well, have fun, Nikki. We'll see you. We'll be on and off. I'm gonna do a couple things this weekend. Hopefully, we'll get them on the camera. Take care, Nick. Have a great weekend. If we don't talk to you, but I'm sure we will. What else do we have going on? We got football tomorrow. My Packers, hopefully, will go for it. We'll see. I'm surprised James is not. Usually, I talked to him last night. Maybe he's lurking. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What else? Hey, Maddie, I saw a thing yesterday. A guy was talking. I don't know if it was you or somebody else was talking about 375 versus 325 chain. One guy saying the 325 pulls better, cuts better than the 375. You got any opinion on that? Because I know when we were doing the saws last year, you were saying use the 325. I was just curious if there's an advantage to the 375 versus the 325. The 325, you get more links per, more teeth per link, I guess, if you look at it that way, because it's 50,000 shorter. But I don't know. We'll see. What else can I talk about? What else? Yeah, a guy was just saying he asked, should he buy a 325 pitch versus a 375? And one guy came on and said, oh, 325 is the way to go. And another guy came on and he says, no, 375 is the way to go. So I don't know. What's the advantage of having the 325 pitch versus the 375? Is there a standard advantage? Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yep, I got you. Everyone has their own, that's for sure. Let's see. What else? Trying to think. What else can I talk about? There really isn't a whole heck of a lot going on. I haven't heard anything, Maddie, on that 257. Gave it back to the guy a couple weeks ago, because you and I met up on New Year's Day. But hopefully no news is good news. I tuned it to what I thought was good. So he's actually has a sawmill operation in Oxford, and he uses that as his third saw to cut down. So I haven't heard, so I'm assuming everything's okay with that saw. But we'll see. What else? I don't know. I guess that's it. I don't know. Nothing else for me to say unless anyone else wants to talk about anything. I got to, with all the wind we had, I think it was yesterday or the day before, such high winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds here. My whole driveway, my driveway's cut out because the garage is built into the house, is full of leaves. I don't have any leaves on my trees, but the leaves from the neighborhood just blew into my driveway, and I have 3 feet of leaves in front of my garage door. So I got to go shred those up and get rid of those. But, oh, there's Mick. Hey, Mick. Bama. Oh, now everyone's coming on. What's going on? Been liking your live stream, Mick. A lot of stuff going on over there. Uh-oh. See, here's all the mower guys. Now they're all coming on. All the guys across the pond and all the live guys. Hey, Lucky, that thing that you sent out, was it Streamango or whatever? I don't think it works on my Chromebook. I was going to try and do it with a live stream today to have you guys pop in, but for some reason it doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, you had to power out, Matt? It was windy as heck here. Yes, yesterday and the day before, 50, 60-mile-an-hour winds here. We didn't lose power, but it's just messy. Everything, garbage cans were all over the place. It was crazy, StreamYard. Yeah, but on my Chromebook here, for some reason, when I go to load it, it doesn't work. Maybe because a Chromebook's not a PC. A Chromebook is just a Chromebook. So maybe I should just bite the bullet and go to Best Buy and pick up a cheap laptop. Then I could be on par with you guys, because this Chromebook is great for live streaming. It really is. But when it comes to doing anything like video and stuff, it isn't a computer. It's everything off the cloud. There is no hard drive. Everything I do on this thing is actually on the cloud. So it's great because it's got 11-hour battery life, but you really can't do much with it. Speaking of power backup, I got that Generac generator. I got the camshaft for it, that free generator. I got the 7,500 watt. It turned out the camshaft was wiped out, so the valves were only opening a certain amount. So I got to change that. But 17 minutes till you go live. You at work, Lucky? You working today? At the garage? Because I know snow is due at like 1 p.m. here, so it'll probably be about 2 or 3 your way in Rhode Island, because you're probably an hour or two different in the weather than me. But anyhow, no, still home. Yeah, I like watching you when you do that stream thing with the different guys on there, especially when you get Mick and all the guys across the pond and stuff. Pretty cool. All the Small Engine Nation guys. So pretty cool stuff, But like I said, not much going on here. We're getting ready for the snow. 3 to 6 inches here, starting at 1, going to about 3 in the morning. I'm getting a bunch of calls about snow throwers for sale, but no one's showing up. I'm hoping they show up before the snow, because once it starts snowing, I shut my door and just watch it and be happy. 60 in Alabama. Well, we had 70 last Sunday. It's funny. I'm out in my driveway last Sunday fixing snow blowers in shorts. It's 70 degrees out. Today I wake up, it's 12 degrees. So that's Connecticut, the Northeast. We have 100 degrees in the summer and -5 in the winter. So we get all sorts. Every Saturday at 10? Okay. What are you up to subscribers now, Lucky? You couple 2,000-3,000 now, or what? You should be getting up there. I'm only at like 166. I have to put more content. It's because I don't have the content. I really got to get some more. My daughter's got a GoPro that she said I could borrow, but I just have to bite the bullet and get a laptop and just edit videos and throw the stuff up. But you know what sucks too, guys? I do a lot of stuff outside. I have my little shop here in the basement, but a lot of my work I'll do out in the driveway. And weather like this, my phone will die in like 4 minutes. Even if it's charged 100% and plugged in, it'll just go into like thermal shock and shut off, which is terrible. 169. Okay, yeah, I got one about an hour ago, I think. So thanks for all that are subscribing. Still got my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, the DTI TT20K TAC, $100 TAC. It's a great TAC, and as soon as I hit 1,000, names are going in a bucket. Someone's going to win it. So I was hoping that could get some more subscribers, but the main thing is content. Everyone's been telling me put some more vids up and stuff you do, and that'll help. So that's what we'll do. Hey, anybody have trouble getting MTD parts lately? I tried to get some stuff, the bronze bushings that go inside the axles for the snow throwers, these 2 bushings. It's like a 2-3 week lead time. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to get the snow blower going. I got all the parts, $200 worth of parts. Everything else on the thing is new, but there's 2 bushings that elude me, and they've been on back order for a week and a half. Now they're saying I'm going to get them next week. I want the damn thing gone. I want to get my money. but I can't put the axle in because the bushings get all elongated. Now the axle does this. I want to put new bushings in. Everything else is new. The guy gave it to his son, and he ran it so the drive disc wore off, and the metal sides of where the rubber mounts the drive disc wore into the aluminum plate. That was all destroyed. So it's $200 worth of parts to fix the blower, and I have everything. The only thing I don't have is the 2 hex-shaped bushings that fit into the side for the axle. And it's funny, you guys who follow Bruce Pender in Canada, he was working on the Canadian MTD, they call it Mastercraft, and the exact same snow throwers I'm working on now, except everything is left hand. If you look at Bruce's video, the gear and all the drive mechanism is on the left side as you're looking at it. On mine, it's on the right. The linkage that comes down from the gear shift goes to the right on his blower, and it goes to the left on mine. So it's pretty cool. It's like maybe for patent reasons or different country, they had to swap, but it's pretty cool. I was looking at his blower, and I go, it's the same blower I got, except it's like a mirror. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, MTD parts lately, my local MTD dealer stopped. He said he's not working MTD anymore. He said it's just ridiculous. He doesn't get the support. He doesn't get the service. And I'm surprised because MTD is so big, but I don't know. And now I'm feeling the pain too. You go online anywhere to find these parts, Jax or wherever. And, I think Maddie was telling me there's a few companies, I think eReplacement will actually tell you if they have the part in stock. But places like Jax, you place your order, you don't know if it's in stock. Then all of a sudden a week later, you get a email saying it's back ordered. How the heck are you supposed to do business when you don't know when you're getting your parts? What was that, Bama? Get it on Wish? Because I tried everywhere. I mean, Amazon, I love Amazon because it's easy. But I mean, I went to eReplacement, Repair Clinic, all those places, and everyone said they can get them, but nothing's in their inventory, just like Jax. A lot of stuff is stock, but when it's not stock, you have to wait. They don't drop ship. They have to get it into their warehouse, put it in their package, and then send it back out. So you lose 3-4 days just by them having to order it to get it back in. SLE and some of those other places, great places, HL Supply, all these other great places, but nobody had these bushings in stock. I was almost tempted to make them in the lathe, but the problem is you got the through hole, then there's a hex where it goes into a hex-shaped hole, then there's a flat so it won't rotate. And to make them, they're $4.68. It's not worth my time. I mean, I have Oilite, brass, and bronze and all that, but it's not worth my time to make them. I have a Bridgeport, I have a lathe, all that stuff, but for $5, I'll wait a few more days. But that's the only thing. Hey, now that I got you small engine guys on there too, especially Mick and those guys, have any of you ever tried using the Tecumseh? Yeah, but Matty, eBay, the problem with eBay is everyone I saw on there was $21. It was ridiculous. They may have had them, but I'm not spending $21 when I could spend 10. I mean, it sounds, what's your time worth and all that? Yeah, I know, but I don't know. To me, I don't know. I don't like getting ripped off, and $21 when I can get them for 10. But anyway, small engine guys, Briggs medium flow jet carburetors, the kind that you see on the old leaf blowers, 8 horsepower Briggs. The seat that goes in that hole. Normally, Briggs sells that green colored seat that goes in there. Well, the seat, let me see if I have it here. Yeah, here it is. Hold on a second. The seat, if you notice, the little rubber seat, it's green. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's green in color. Okay. And the Briggs usually have green colored seats for these carburetors and red colored seats for the Quantums. I'm just wondering, nobody around here, none of the Briggs dealers have the green seats in stock, and I don't want to just order one. But my question is to you guys, have any of you swapped out the Tecumseh white seat in here instead of using the green? I'm going to try it. As soon as I get out of here with you guys, I'm going to put it in there, try it. I'll hook it up with my Mighty Vac, and then I'll come back on and show you guys what I find. But I've got tons of the white Tecumseh seats. So I'm going to try the white Tecumseh seat in here and throw it in. I don't know if I have to change the needle to a Tecumseh needle, but we'll see. I mean, if it seals, hopefully it'll seal. But like I said, none of my dealers, nobody around has the green seats. And I'll be honest, I've used the green seats before. Not the best luck with the green seats, to be honest. I've had some leakers. So, but by putting the new seat in that carburetor, I can deliver a snow blower or a leaf blower and make, $60, $70. So more money. So that's what it's all about, making some coffee money. So anywho, it's a different rubber compound, but I'm wondering about the diameter, if it'll fit in there. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Does everybody have their Tecumseh tool? It looks like a crocheting needle, but it's the OEM tool to put in and remove jets from the needle and seats from the carburetors. Looks just like a crochet needle. It says Tecumseh, what's the number? 67037. 67037. Great tool. You use the crochet needle part, pops out the needle and the seats for the needle and seat. Then you use the other end with a little oil on the outside and pops them right in. Love this tool. Love this tool. Yeah, Lucky, I know the different compound, but I'm just wondering, as long as they're fuel resistant, and I know what Tecumseh is, the green ones seem very, very hard. They got an extra hard durometer, and for some reason, they don't seem to seal as good as the Tecumseh seats. And I've bought the OEMs in the past. I bought the Stens and Rotaries and all those, and I just don't like them. I like the Tecumseh seats. They are softer, definitely, and they seem to work better. So I'm going to try it. I'll hook up my Mightyvac. I'll see if it'll hold 5.7 PSI, and if it holds, I'll put it on and see. Because what happened was I fixed up this leaf blower. I turned on the gas, and it was spewing fuel out the exhaust because the needle and seat were leaking. So I want to get that done. More money. So, all right. Yeah, I don't know. Lucky, I agree with you on certain things, but in something like this, I don't know. I mean, I've tried different parts with different brands, and depending on what it is, I mean, something like a seat, as long as the taper on the needle and the radius of the bell mouth and the rubber will seal, it should work. So I'm going to try it. What the heck? I have nothing to lose, I'll try it. I'll put it on a Mightyvac and I'll let it sit and see if it holds, Not going to, I just don't like those green seats. I just don't like them, But like I said, these things haven't been made. This blower is 1987. So it's 33 years old. So, but we'll see, All right, anybody got anything else? Because otherwise I'm going to chill out here, get cleaned up, play with that seat, and then I'll be on later when I have some news on that seat and some of the other equipment. Hopefully we'll go on later with some more videos. All right. That's it for me, guys. Thank you to all for chiming in, especially new people that I haven't seen, like Drifty. Welcome, and hopefully you'll chime back again. Bama, Lucky, everybody, Maddie. Thank you for stopping. I will be on later in the day. Tomorrow, I don't know, because my Packers are playing. Hopefully they'll win. But today, definitely, we're getting ready for the snow. Those that are out there and getting snow, be careful, be safe. Don't get hurt. Hopefully we have a nice, fun snowstorm. We have a good time. All right, guys, that's it for me. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.